Yo, just a Ravens fan. Hold on, let me roll the windows up real quick. Good to see y'all, man. Good to see. I can't see nothing. But look, good to holler at y'all, man. I'm feeling good today. Football season rapidly approaching. Regular season rapidly approaching. The Ravens will be stomping the Chiefs out. September 6th? The Ravens will be stomping the Chiefs. We'll win by more than 10 points guaranteed. But that's for a different video. In this video, I want to talk about who's going to run the AFC North. Now, the AFC North is looking like probably one of the most competitive divisions in National Football League, as always, you know. But I just wanted to do a quick little ranking system. I'm not going to be here too long. Obviously, it's a few factors when it comes to the North, right? We know the North. We know it's punch you in the mouth. It's defense. We playing defense. Now, the thing about the North, though, that's been changing over the last recent years is the offense. Offense has been getting added to the North. Besides all of one team, we're gonna get to hold on, turn this A on because I didn't roll the windows up. Goddamn, it's 59 degrees in the morning, and then by 11 it's goddamn 100. Like, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, everybody's offense been improving in the North for the last few years. Besides one, I'll let you know who that is. If you can't guess it, I'll let you know who that is by the end of this video. Like, come on, we all know whose offense is terrible in the North. Anyway, so the AFC North has always been about defense. Punch you in the mouth. Legends coming from multiple teams, defensive wise. Got great talent over the time period we've been here. And up to date is some nice guys that's probably gonna be Hall of Famers all running through the North right now. I would say the Bengals probably got the worst defense though in the North, which is crazy. Which is kind of wild. It's kind of wild when you think about it, right? Now the Bengals have kept their offense. The offense is going to be there. When you got Jamar Chase, you got T. Higgins, Joe Burrow. I can't really take too much away from him. He's going to be pretty good. Just having those three on the field is going to make a major difference for the Bengals. We got to see if Joe Burrow is going to stay healthy. So that's what my line of thinking with the Bengals. The defense the defense make plays. The defense isn't bad, but it's not the best in the North. The Browns roster has been amazing for the last, I'd say, 4 years, bro. The Browns roster, like, they coming off of having Amari Cooper at one point. Like, they got Nick Chubb coming back in the backfield this year. Like, they have guys, bro. Deshaun Watson behind the quarterback. No, he did not play well. He dealt with the suspension. Then I believe he was playing a little mediocre. And then he got hurt or whatever. So Deshaun Watson is Deshaun Watson. Do I think he can push that offense to make more noise? I do, man. I do. We watched Joe Flacco, especially with Nick Chubb there, man. It's good. I think Deshaun Watson will be way better this year. Then we have the thing that I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about that's going to impact the NFL the most. The most impactful duo in the NFL this year is going to be Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. I don't know why it's not being talked about as much as it should be talked about. I don't know. I maybe because we choked in a championship. That's probably why. But Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry will be the best duo in the NFL this year. Got guaranteed. Got the best running back, or at least top 3, and you got the top 3 quarterback with legs. He had another 800-piece running last year. Like, this is gonna be an amazing time for the Ravens offense if executed right by Todd Monken and John Harbaugh and those guys. It's gonna be amazing. So, oh wait, I didn't mention the team. So the Steelers defense, amazing. We know they're gonna come to play. Mike Tomlin, he's probably the best. He's the best coach in the AFC North. John Harbaugh, I would say it's a close second, but I don't think it's close. John Harbaugh is a very good coach. I'm not disrespecting my guy. That's my guy. But nah, Mike Tomlin, he's the one. He takes these mediocre rosters and he gets you to at least 8-8, 9-8, shit like that. The Steelers are always gonna be. Usually, the Steelers are gonna always be in competition to make the playoffs. I think that changes this year because they're still in quarterback shambles, and their offense is horrible. They have the worst offense, if not in the whole entire league, definitely in the AFC North. They got the worst offense. Offense is pretty terrible. Justin Fields and Russell Wilson looks pretty bad in the preseason. I caught a couple, not the whole game because it's a fucking snooze fest, but I watched a little bit of their games. They look pretty fucking horrible on offense. Not saying that we look great on offense without Lamar, but oh my God, are you gonna hit me? What the fuck? Sorry, my bad, y'all. But people crazy on the road. But so with that being said, I would have to rank the North. Obviously, I believe the Ravens. I think the Ravens and the Browns are gonna be tight. I think that's gonna be a tight race. I think the Bengals are gonna drop a few games. Joe Burrow coming off an injury. Like I said, the defense isn't the craziest. They did lose Joe Mixon. They got Zach Moss now, who's not a bad running back, but we gotta see Joe Burrow actually stay healthy and perform and get the job done. Let me just go ahead and get away from this guy. What the hell is wrong? Is he drunk? But yeah. I think the Ravens will be first, but it's going to be very tight. I think the Browns going to come in second, man. I think the Browns are going to continue what they was doing last year as far as how they're dominating on defense. Myles Garrett and all those crazy linebackers they got over there. They got talent, man. The Browns have having talent for a long time. I think it's one of these years they're going to piece it together and really make some noise. There's no way they can have all this talent for all of these years and not make any noise ever. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be very close. I think the Bengals will come in third. I think they'll drop some games they're not supposed to from Burrow, just not living up to his usual self, coming off an injury and dealing with losing Joe Mixon. I think they lose a little bit of their run game. I'm not sure about Zach Moss actually having the same amount of production as Joe Mixon. Not saying that Joe Mixon is like the best running back, but this is something we got to see. And we got to see if Joe Burrow could stay healthy. I think the Steelers will come in last, though. Now, if Joe Burrow if he actually does get hurt and is out for the season or something like that, the Steelers will going to creep up and get the third place spot. But they will be last. Their offense is horrible. Their offense is horrible. Russell Wilson is horrible. I seen a news clipping where he was talking about when he was asking him about the struggles and all that, and he's like, calm down and whatever. He's horrible. Justin Fields, their best bet is to probably just have Justin Fields play and just try to run the freaking ball. Now that's gonna be their best bet. And they have the offensive coordinator for it. For the running the ball. He's a run the ball kind of guy. So that's gonna be their best bet. I don't think it's enough to actually make noise in the league this year, man. You got a lot of teams with some high power offenses, man. A lot of teams that's gonna be making some noise on offense and defense, man. So I think this year in the NFL, if you're not too well rounded, I think teams are gonna struggle. I think you gotta have at least if we're doing some Madden shit, I think you gotta at least have 80 over. You gotta have 80s across the board to make some noise this year. You can't have a mediocre offense and a great defense and make noise this year, man. Because I think these offenses are gonna challenge these defenses. I think it's gonna be pretty rough for the Steelers to continue to get by just with defense and these low-scoring games. I think these teams are going to be able to put up more points. I think we're going to see a lot more scoring. I think we've seen a little bit of a down year last year as far as yards thrown and stuff like that. So I think it's going to get kicked up a little bit more this year, and I don't think they're going to be able to compete offensively. So that's my rankings, man. I got the Ravens, I got the Browns. This is going to be a close one with that. I got the Bengals, and then I got the Steelers dead last with a shitty season. I'm just a Ravens fan, though. Remember that. I'm just a Ravens fan. Holla at me. We bringing the show back. We're going to be gambling. We're going to be debating with other teams. I'm trying to set up some shit where I got some Chiefs fans. I want to talk some shit to some Chiefs fans before we kick this season off. We will win by 10+. Yeah, and I'm out of here. I'm ready to get back consistent, man. Football season is back. Let's get it.